Hi ladies! Today I am playing around with palette number 4. So, excuse me. I have already done one side of my face with the eye colors and everything, and I really like it. So that's how I'm going to try and duplicate on the other side of my eyes. So, start out first. I've already put primer on my face. So the only thing I have to do is put, I need to get some more eye primer. Eye primer really makes your colors pop, ladies. I would highly, highly, highly recommend it. So primer, and then I use concealer underneath my eyes. So I always put it on the back of my hand. It lets it warm up to your skin's temperature, and it actually applies a lot smoother that way. So I use my concealer brush and underneath my eyes. Go right up underneath the lash line, and then down at a V, and up here in the corner. These are really that's my trouble area right there. And then I take my foundation brush and smooth it out. And then for the final touch, I take my ring finger. You always want to go at a V, whether you're concealing or highlighting. Bring this down in a V on your face. And then my foundation. And my preference for the brush is the Powder Puff. So I'm only going to use like 3 drops because I've already done one side of my face. I usually use 4 to 5 drops to do my whole face. And there is my foundation. And now we are ready for some colors. I actually used only palette number 4 on this eye. So I used, let's see how I did it. I did, as the base, I used Tender all over my eyelid. And then I used Secretive in my crease and above my crease. Actually, before I put the Secretive on, I used Honest over the top of that base, 3/4 of my eyelid. So from about here out. And then I used Secretive in the crease. I used Cheerful on my outer corner, and then just a little bit of the Triumphant on the very outer corner. And then I went back with Secretive under my eye and Cheerful under my eye. So let's see if we can repeat that look. So here we go. I used my Deluxe Shadow Brush. With the first color. Like I said, all over the entire lid. That gives me a base to work with my colors. And then I took the lightest blue in the palette, and 3/4 of my eye I did with that. You almost can't even tell that it's blue. And then I'm going to take my crease brush and take that real pretty gold shimmer into my crease in a windshield wiper motion. And I even go a little bit higher because I have somewhat of a hooded eye. So I want, when I open my eye, I want to be able to see that color there. Windshield wiper motion. And then I will take my liner shader brush into the blue, the second darkest blue. On the outer corner of my eye, I pat it in. A little bit more. And then in a circular motion, kind of blend it out. And then to the very darkest blue, just on the outer edge. And again, circular motion, blend it out. And then I'm going to clean that brush off really, really well, because now those are a little bit dramatic colors there. We're going to blend them all together so it's not quite so dramatic. And you can see, you know, the definite separation of colors. When we blend, we start at the top and just go all over everything and back up. And that gives you a blended, prettier, much prettier effect. Then I'm going to take the liner shader end of my brush into that pretty gold color again. I'm going to go all the way under my eye. And I make this, I want to be able to see this. So this is a fairly wide line. And then I go sideways with that brush to kind of smoke it a little bit. And then into the second blue as my other liner. Kind of brings both colors together that way. And then I'm also going to use that liner shader brush into the very lightest color in here, because you always want to highlight the inner corner of your eye with a really light color. Opens your eyes up. And then I am going to take my pristine white eyeliner. I always do this as well on the waterline of my eye. It opens my eyes up. And then the liner that I'm using with this palette is called Presumptuous. Presumptuous. And I'm going to line the upper lid. Come down to a little bit of a wing. And then finish off my eyes with 3D fiber lash. It's a 3-step process. First, you're going to put the gel on your lashes, coat them really well. It's important to get the first step really done right. So I coat them really well, and then I kind of rock my lashes to separate them, to lift and separate them. And then your fibers. You want to start your fibers about halfway out on your lashes, ladies. If you start them too close to the base, you're going to end up with fibers in your eyes. And you won't like that, because I don't like that. And then I do the bottom lashes with those 2 steps. And then the 3rd step is to go back and apply another layer of gel to set those lashes on. Once they set for about a minute or so, I usually do one eye, the first and second application, then do the other eye, first and second application, and then I go back to my 3rd step, which is just to set those fibers on there. So I just kind of don't do anything too hard to rock them back onto your wand. And there is my fiber lash. Excuse my, a little bit of a runny nose this evening. And then, always, last but not least, I use my bronzer or my highlight and contour set, but today I'm using bronzer. I put a little line here, a little line at my forehead, and a little line at my cheek. And then you want to blend it, so I go back kind of in a 3. And then just a tad of blusher on top. Tap, 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 and blend. And there it is. I have, on my lips, I have Ritzy and Excessive. I use Excessive a lot. It's a real pretty shimmery pink. Ladies, that's not what I have on my lips. Now I can't find it. Well, where did it go? Well, now I can't tell you what I got on my lips because I can't find it. It's gone. It's gone, gone, gone. Sorry, I can't tell you what I have on my lips because I can't find the color. But it's pretty. I know that I left it out here for you. I apologize, ladies. I can't find it. So I will let you know what it is. So, but that's the Blues in palette number 4. I think it's really, really pretty. That's a pretty look. It's not too blue, bam at you. So there you go. Thanks for watching.